What's up, YouTube? I'm Tamil, aka T on LSD, but I'm not on LSD. And in today's story time today, I said today twice, we're gonna be talking about one of my, I wouldn't say many, but one of my police encounters. I'm a little faded, but without further ado, instead of doing all this yapping, we're gonna go on and hop right into the video. This happened in April of 2025. April 2025. Me and the boys went on a little boys trip. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't really that planned out. It was low key out of nowhere, but we got it done. We got it going. So the destination of the trip was Destin, Florida. Don't know what Destin, Florida is? It's one of the beach cities in Florida. There's like a million of them bitches. It's basically, if you ever seen Florida Bama Shore, that's Destin. Not a lot of black people, a lot of white people, some Asian people. It was an overall good time though. But this story is about what happened right at the beginning of the trip. As you read in the title, it says 12 took everything we had. You think a stoner like me is not going with something? You tripping. We was driving, we was not flying. And Destin, Florida is like, I want to say 5 or 6 hours away from where I live at right now. So it's drivable to me, you feel me? So, I'm gonna give y'all a little recap. This day, I went to work. We decided we was gonna drive out like that night, you know what I'm saying? It was me, my boy Nate, my boy Jay, with A, and we was all staying at Nate's big brother house because he lived in Florida. And that's everybody. Oh yeah, my boy Lynn, we got Jay, we got Lynn. One of the niggas' names is Jalen, but his name is not his actual name here. We'll call him Lynn. So we got Jay, we got Lynn. We got Nate, Jay, Lynn, and A. Okay. 5-man boys trip, including me. I'm one of the drivers. We took 2 cars down there because he was the only nigga with V. Well, the other nigga had a V, but his V not making it to Florida. That shit is to and fro, point A to point B type of V. You feel what I'm saying? Let me give y'all a little recap of what was happening before this and then leading up to this. So we all pull up to Nate's house. This is basically we all meeting up here, deciding to plan, trying to see what's going on, what's finna happen before we head out. You feel me? Pull up, smoking a little bit, just yapping it up. At this point, I'm off of work and I'm just chilling, waiting. You know what I'm saying? We waiting to go. Mind you, I didn't tell my mom I was going anywhere. She still don't know I went to this day. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little secret. If something would have happened in Florida, it's like, what the fuck is you doing in Florida? But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I'm gonna fast forward to us leaving out. We leaving out, right? These niggas trying to figure out where we're gonna put the safe. Now, the laws in my state are very interesting when it comes to marijuana. The police can search your car for the odor, you know what I'm saying? If they want to. They can also go through anything and everything in the car. Keep that in mind. So, my homies, they want to put the safe in my car. It's not my shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know the password to the safe. This is Nate's safe. Why doesn't it go in Nate's car? You feel what I'm saying? I didn't even know they put that shit in my car. Because when I was in the house, me and Nate was talking about it. I was actively protesting against putting it in my car. I'm like, don't put the safe in my car. You feel me? It's your safe. I don't know the code to your safe. So if something happens, I can't open that bit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna cook me. You feel me? So we heading out. They loading up luggage in the cars and shit. I'm already in my shit. Because I already got, I came from my house with my luggage. I'm just sitting in the front seat. Me and Jay are riding together up there. And then Lynn and A is riding with Nate in that car. Both of us pushing Altimas, I cannot lie, moving like young hoes. So we drive out the city. To get on the highway that takes us to Florida, we have to drive through an entirely other city. We can't go on our main highway that goes up. We have a vertical highway that goes up and down, but we gotta hit you feel what I'm saying? So we driving through, smoke, we don't smoke and drive, like little starter blunt, because we finna drive for 6 hours straight into the night. Like we left out the house probably around like 1:30, 12, like between that 12 and 2 area, we was getting out at that time. Like we knew we was putting up to Florida when the sun rise. You feel me? We was not getting there while it was still dark. Okay. So I'm driving. That boy Jay, he rolling up, you feel me? Roll a little blizzy, cause we caught some Zaza from Nate before we headed out. Was like, let's get some road weed, you feel me? Well, he rolling up. We smoke us one before we make it to the actual highway that we gotta get on for real. You feel me? From this experience and all the times that I done drove somewhere else, I wait some on the highway like all the way before I even begin to spark a blunt. Okay. So driving through this town, this is what I like to call a sundown town. The cops can be racist, the people can be racist. I live in a very I live in the South. It's not deep South. Like I live in the city, but on the outskirts of the city, like this, like make a circle around the city. Yeah, it's racist. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got the inner concentrated area, and then you got the racism. Okay, riding through the city. I ain't gonna lie, I was going just a little fast. I was going 40, and you know, in them back roads, in them racist cities, the speed limit about 35. You feel me? You ain't supposed to be going too fast now. So I'm riding through. We ride past like the main area in the little small town. Ride over some train tracks, and I was going a little fast. I hit the rocks. I'm hitting, like, you know what I'm saying, like the little gravel patches. I'm hitting that bit. I'm like, damn, I'm going a little fast. Let me slow down a little bit, right? As I'm driving up, right outside of like this gravel patch area, you turn out, and then you literally right there on the highway that we need to be on. Now, as I'm hitting this turn, right, I'm hitting that motherfucker right there, I get popped. I'm fried. You feel me? At this point, I genuinely don't know why he pulled me over, because I wasn't actually speeding. Like, if you know speed laws, I wasn't actually speeding to the point where you need to pull me over for it. Let me tell y'all the reason why he said he pulled me over too. Okay, so he popped me, pull over, like literally on the side of the highway. I pull over. I'm like, bro, holy fucking cook. I said, hey, put the blunt down. I turn on the fan shit. I turn on a little defrost. If you don't know, if you want to get the smoke out your car real quick without cracking the windows, turn on your defrost. The smell gonna still be in your car, but at least it's not gonna look like you was actively smoking. You feel me? They ain't gonna know it just got lit. So turn on the defrost. He pull up to the window, roll the window down. Bro, we had all this shit on camera, literally. Like, Jay was recording, but during the trip, spoiler alert, this nigga phone, we went to this thing called Crab Island. These dumbass niggas had their phone in like a non-waterproof bag on top of the biggest nigga. And then his ass got soaked and the phone got soaked and everything was cooked. Like, this nigga lost everything from right at the start of the trip. So we get pulled over. We do the regular cop shit. He was like, do you know why I pulled you over today? I genuinely didn't know. So I was like, nah, I don't know. And he was like, step out with me real quick. Now, this moment, I genuinely thought I was finna get arrested because he told me to get out the car. But me being me, I don't watch too many body cam videos, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When I got out the car, I made sure I didn't turn my car off. My car was on the whole time. If passenger wanna hop in my shit and pull off, he could definitely do that if that's just what he wanted to do. If he just wanted to, and hop in that bitch and skirt, you feel me? But those don't need to do that because we didn't have anything in the car that I thought that I knew about, foreshadowing. So he pulled me out. He like, look back here, one of your tag lights is out. I'm like, the fuck? I didn't even know I had tag lights, my nigga. I don't be behind my car while it's on, so how would I know that the tag light is out? You feel me? He like, your tag light is out, we can't see your plate. You need to be able to see your plate and smoke bullshit. I'm like, okay, what else? Well, I ain't say what else, I'm just like, okay. Like, is that all you got? He was like, I noticed you was like, he was kind of open, a little friendly. Me being me, I play into it a bit. Here's one thing y'all gotta know about police, bro. I done had a few encounters with the police. No bullshit. And all of my encounters with the police, I've gotten out of it either with a ticket or nothing at all. I've never been to jail. I've been put in cuffs. That nigga was a dickhead. You feel me? I still got up out of that one though, cause he ain't had no real evidence for real. So, the cop, he basically he laid on me. You know, I know my car smell like I smoke in my car every single day. If I get pulled over, I know what it is. I know I'm finna get searched. But luckily, I literally just ran out of like my weed, so the only Zod that I had in there was what I just got from Nate that was on the tray. And me, I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, I ain't gonna lie. He was like, be honest with me, man, how much weed is in the car? And I'm like, about 1.5 grams, cause that's what I just got. But we rolled up blunt, so I'm like, got 1.5 grams. You feel what I'm saying? He was like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. I told him exactly where it was. I'm like, it's on the right passenger side, under the passenger. You feel me? If you search, you know what I'm saying? Because he finna search it regardless. But when the odor is in your car, they're searching your shit regardless. So you might as well go and tell them where it's at and just so they don't overly search your shit. Okay. Well, after this, I found a new spot in my car that they can't find, but I digress. So he like, is that really all you got? Are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm sure that's all that I have in my car. Like, 1.5 grams and it's on the tray and it's under the passenger. Like, come on, do what it do. He was like, all right, he got me. He didn't put me in no cuffs or nothing. I'm gonna say this, he didn't cuff me up. He didn't do none of that. He told me to go to the front of the car. This wasn't the first time I've been told to go to the hood of my car and just fucking stand there. He didn't take my phone or anything like that. Like, I still had my phone, still had my watch on, still had my stuff. I was just sitting up there waiting on, basically, am I gonna go to jail tonight? You know, is this what it is? Mind you, this was like, the trip was decided to happen on from Friday to Sunday. But like, when I do trips, we don't leave on a Friday. We leave on a Thursday night. So we got the whole Friday. You feel what I'm saying? We left out Thursday night. But it was basically Friday morning if you want to count the 1 a.m. 2 a.m. in the morning. So it's like 2 in the morning. Pulled over, Wale cooked. By the time he tells me to go sit on the hood of my car, the other homies in the car fucking fly by us. Like, and there's, because they didn't know we was pulled over. But they fly by and they see us pulled over on the side of the road. They just keep going. I'm like, damn. Wish I could be them right now. You feel what I'm saying? So, officer calls back up. This nigga pulls up so quiet in a Charger, I didn't even know he was there until I fucking saw him on the side of my car. Genuinely, bro. He was trying to... The second officer was trying to ask my passenger questions about what was going on. It was like, is this yours? Bro was dead quiet. I'm not gonna lie. I low-key thought he was finna sell me because this nigga was just looking at the officer like he was fucking stupid. I'm like, bro, don't sell. We're supposed to be the upstanding citizens here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm an upstanding, good young man. I wouldn't do anything wrong. You feel me? That's us. That's me and you. You know. So you talk to these police a little bit, but don't expose too much. I guess it's better he didn't talk because I was the only one that was talking. So, come over there to the car. He found a little tray with the weed on. He like, boom. This is exactly what I told you I had. But instead of stopping there, he does this. He does the thing, you know. He does the thing where he searches the whole goddamn car. So, in my car, I had quite a few items. I cannot lie. I had a tray. I had a grinder. I had lighters. I had Rillos, I had a couple bongs. Now, you may ask, why was all this stuff in my car? You asking too many fucking questions, bro. Damn. One thing I had was a broken bong. I was gonna let them take that, but I told him it was broken. He put it back because it was nothing we can do with that, genuinely. He put the broken bong back in my car because there was basically nothing that he could do with that. But there was another bong. Was not my bong. That was Sue's bong. If you know Sue from the other stories, it's my best friend. I still had Sue's bong because I was supposed to be cleaning it and it was in the back of my car. Now, he pulled that bong out. Because eventually they have to go into the trunk, right? And this was the moment where I genuinely thought I was finna go to jail. Like, for the first time, real shit on a Friday. And I was like, I might have to be in here all weekend. Dead ass, unless they bomb me out in the morning. So, this nigga goes in the trunk. He pops the trunk. Starts rummaging across the bags. These niggas tried to hide the safe under the bags. Move the bags, he find the safe, he pull the safe out. He's like, what's in the safe? I'm like, y'all niggas don't understand how fast my heart drops my fucking ass, bro. I don't get that shit, bro. Like, I almost shit it out my heart, bro. Real shit. I wasn't gonna shit on myself, but I thought I was fucking fried. No cap. So, pull the safe out. I'm like, I don't know what's in the safe. They put that safe in there. Whose safe is this? Not mine. What's the code? I don't know. But I'm not saying it in a disrespectful manner. I'm just like, I'm being honest. Like, I don't know what's in the safe because I didn't know what was in the safe. I knew it was probably some weed in there, but I didn't know exactly what was in there or exactly how much was in there or anything. I didn't know there was a felony amount or was it enough to get away with or anything. So this nigga is like, y'all not going nowhere until we open this safe. But then was sinking in real quick. I'm not going nowhere till the safe get open. It's not my safe. And I'm like, shit, if I'm finna go to jail or if I'm finna go, this shit need to happen right now. I'm not finna be sitting here with these niggas, these wiggers, waiting to take me to jail. You feel me? Immediately calling my homeboy. Turns out the homeboys, they stopped a little bit further down the road, but they wasn't like driving way ahead, you feel me? They stopped just so they could know what was going on because they might have to turn around, you feel me? I call my boy. I'm like, it's a situation. Know the situation. They found the safe. What's the code to the safe? You looking at me like, but isn't it like illegal? I'm like, what's the code to the safe? They said we ain't going nowhere until we get the code to the safe. I'm just like literally sitting on the hood of my car, like, you feel me? Like, I'm waiting on this nigga to cook me. Like, give me the code to the safe so you can cook me, basically, because this safe wasn't even supposed to be in my car. So whatever happens after this is your fault. I got pulled over. They didn't even pull me over for a legitimate reason though. Like, on the fucking, I'm gonna tell y'all. Eventually, he gives me the code to the safe. Still have not forgot the code to the safe to this day. I can't forget. Them words matter too much for me to ever forget them. So I tell the officer the code to the safe. They open up the safe. First thing this nigga pulls out, Za. I'm like, oh my god. Next thing he pulls out, some Za. I'm like, Bomba Glide. Then look at it. I'm looking at it, like, the face I'm making, I'm obviously surprised that that's in there. Like, I played it off too fucking well, bro. Acting skills on 10. Put me in an HBO show. Real shit. I wish I still had the fucking video, bro. I wish that nigga phone didn't fuck up, but it's okay. So, pull the shit out the safe. I'm like, fuck. As he pulls the stuff out the safe, this nigga make a little jokey joke. He like, what y'all finna do with this in Florida? Y'all finna be gone for because I told him where we was going, what we was doing, you know. Yapping it up with the officer, letting him know. He's like, where y'all going? On my phone, GPS that was set up. You obviously, this shit say 5 hours and 37 minutes. I can't forget that either. You feel me? Like, I got the whole view. So, y'all wasn't even gonna do that much with this. What even, like, it's not enough to do nothing. I'm like, you right. Shit, it's not enough. Oh God. What now? So, takes the weed, like, he takes all the paraphernalia out of my car. He gives the tray, the grinder, the lighter. He tried to take a bong. Now we back to this part about the bong. Bro, when I seen him trying to take that bong, I wasn't finna tweak, you know, but I had to plead my case. I had to plead my case to the officer, right? I'm like, can y'all hear me out about this bong? Please, like, please, this is true story. Listen to me. This is a true story. This is what I did for Sue. Sue knows this. The niggas know this. My IRLs know this. Y'all niggas don't know this, but it's okay. When I seen him finna take the bong away, I was like, wait, can I plead my case for this bong? Surprisingly, the officers gave me a chance. I was like, okay. Cause bro, the bong is actually cool as fuck. It's custom. That bitch got a fucking rocket ship on the side of it. It's painted down. It's like kind of 3D. Like I'm like, okay. And mind you, this was the perfect opportunity for me to demonstrate this to them. So, cause the bong glows in the dark, but you gotta put light on it. So I'm like, can I give me the bong? You know, y'all both right there. If something happen, y'all can take me down easily. I'll get the bong. I'm like, look at it. You know, look, it's cool. It's super cool. Y'all, I know y'all know a couple stoners because the police be acting like they don't know nobody that commit crimes, but they do. The police is regular ass people, bro. They just working the job and they know niggas that do the same shit they'll pull niggas over for. Okay. I'm like, I know y'all know a stoner that would love to have this as their piece, you know, because it was like a super, super nice 9-inch bong. I'm like, super nice, super nice. I'm like, this shit glow in the dark. Like, what? It glows in the dark? I'm like, yes. I go over to the cop car. I put the bong up to the light because, you know, the cop car lights be bright, like super bright. I put it up to the light. I come back because it's kind of dark over there by my car. I'm like, look, it's glowing in the dark and stuff. And you feel me? Like, let me keep it, you know? And then I adamantly explained to them how it wasn't my bong. It was Sue's bong, you know? My girl bong. It's not my bong. She'd be very upset if I was to get this bong taken from her, you know, because of my own shit. Luckily, they let me keep the bong. I was like, okay, you can keep this, but we're taking everything else though. I was like, okay, that worked with me. Even though I don't have no trade, they took my special trade that I got from the Cayman Islands when I went on a cruise. Fuck them niggas. I still have they took one of my trades, though. They didn't even take both trades. They took the big trade, left the little trade. Fuck it, I guess, bro. So they let me go with the yeah, they let me go. Like surprisingly, they let me go. These niggas found. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what they found. They found 16 grams of marijuana, a rolling tray, in a minor's position. Not a minor, but I'm not 21. They found a rolling tray, 16 grams of weed, 2 bongs, rolling papers, lighters, in my car, and they let me go. Why? I don't know. It was like, I'm only gonna write one thing on this ticket, and it's gonna be a citation. It's not like an actual, like, you know what I'm saying? So he cited me for the possession of drug paraphernalia. On the ticket, he didn't put speed in or anything like that. So I'm like, what was the probable cause to even pull me over in the first place? Why did I get pulled over in the first place? But all's well that ends well, you know. This is not the end of this story. I might make a part 2. Let me tell you what happened after we pull off. So they let me go. He forgets to give me my license. So when I pull off, they hop back in their cars. There was 2 niggas there. They hop back in their car. I hop in my car. Skirt off. I get popped again. I'm like, bro, what the fuck happened this time? We just got on the highway. But he stopped me. He said, oh, I forgot to give our license. Y'all have a great trip. I'm like, celebrating up and down for joy, even though this nigga took all the za that we had, literally. But it's okay though, cause in a different story, I might make a part 2. Genuinely, I might make a part 2. If this vid gets 5 likes on it, I'll make a part 2. That's just if it needs, you know, 5 likes, and I'll make a part 2. But there was a story. 12 took everything we had. Took 16 grams of Zaza, my tray, my papers, my bong. They took the shits. I still kept 1 bong, but they took everything else. My grinder, like, I got a better one now though. But that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you subscribe and want to see some more, hit that motherfucking notification bell. Fuck with your boy. It's a meal, aka T on LSD. I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.